J Drone here, check it out. 5.8 gigahertz Tello. This is what it is. We have a small 3.7, 220 milliamp an hour on the back, and I have this raised up a little bit because the blades sit low to the body, so this had to be raised up a little bit. So we got that going on. We are going to be using the controller here. Bam, controller is going to go to the iPhone, and then we are going to be putting this in these goggles connected to that right there. So stay tuned. Alright guys, here we go. Tello FPV 5.8 gigahertz. This is the exact setup that I showed you in the last clip. This worked out epically, let me tell you guys. I'm dealing with like an 8-mile-an-hour wind. I do have the Tello setting up to the highest speed setting. I turn it around, that way you can I can show you what I'm working with. I got the AirHawks DR1 goggles on, and I have the OTG receiver on the outside of the goggles connected to the phone on the inside, and I'm running the app off of my iPhone, which is connected to the controller. Plug and play. And as you can see, we're going to do a run out here. That little white tree right there, that's 100 meters. We're well past 100 meters, guys. Well past 100 meters. And that's why I wanted to do this. I noticed when I decided to do the climb, which there's an app that you can go past the 10-meter climb. I did the climb. I was able to climb up to almost 100 feet. Is it 100 feet? Yeah, almost 100 feet, which is about 30 meters. And the video was not stable, but the controls were. So I figured, this is getting better control range than it is video range, so why not throw 5.8 gigahertz on us and actually fly this? And that's what we're doing here right now. You'll notice at the end of this video, you could get your stopper out. When we started this, I was messing around with it prior, just to get everything situated and whatnot. But actual flight time, dude, we almost hit 10 minutes. Almost hit 10 minutes with a AIO. AKK camera. If you don't know what AIO is, it's all-in-one camera, and it's the AKK camera that I utilize. As you can see, we got a little bit of rainbow breakup right there, but all in all, man, we're not getting much breakup. I absolutely love the AKK cameras. I have it on the second strongest output. There is 1, 2, and 3 different milliwatt settings that you could throw it out. I put on the second one just to conserve energy as far as on the little battery that I have supplying it, because I also didn't want to get blacked out here in my goggles because I wasn't sure how long the flight would be, and the flight's pretty good. I'm backpedaling here, guys. That's why you don't see much on the ground. And I'm also trying to raise up a little. As you can see, me all the way down there, we've got up a little bit. I need to do this on a windless day. Again, I'm dealing with an 8-mile-an-hour wind, about 10 to 12-mile-an-hour gusts. And this drone is hanging. Is it absolutely eating the wind? No, it's not eating the wind. It's definitely not a wind eater, but it's able to hang. It's able to work. And as you can see, as we're up there, just getting a little bit of flash of rainbow distortion in the picture here. But all in all, the picture's clean, man. The picture is pretty darn clean for a AKK AIO camera. And again, if you don't know what AIO, it's all-in-one camera. It's simply a camera that you can put on anything, put a power supply to it, bam, you're good, you're gold, as I showed in the beginning. Double-sided tape, that's all I got. Double-sided mounting tape, that's what's holding the battery and also the camera to this. And dude, you can see we're cruising here. We are cruising. This was a huge success, guys. The Tello is a good drone. The video reception on the Tello is not that great. But what do you expect from a $100 Wi-Fi drone? You can't expect much more than what we get, and what we get is short range, very clear and very stable footage, because it is a selfie drone. It is a drone that is meant to be a selfie drone. So that's definitely something to consider there. And this mod right here just shows what type of performance you can take out of this drone. As you'll notice throughout the course of the video, I keep changing my stance. I keep trying to move around to where I'm going to be flying. The drone's basically in front of me, but as you'll see, I kind of get backwards and whatnot, and the video quality ended up great. I kind of want to do a run out this way, so I kind of changed my stance this way. When we ran out towards that white tree, the 100-meter mark, I was facing the other way, kind of directionally facing, that way I get the best image quality. Although now I don't think I've turned, and we're still getting good image quality. AKK setup with this OTG receiver is epic, man. And my good friend Roll Call. If you go ahead and look up go ahead and look up on YouTube Roll Call, Coal, I believe it is. That's the dude that did the race against the quad that I posted up. He let me know on drone days, which I was aware, but he let me know and let everybody else know they have another receiver. It's a 2 antenna diversity receiver, same type of setup than what I'm using, and that might actually work better, but this works great. This absolutely works great. This setup works amazing, man. I've had this set up well past the half mile and had clean setup. What I'm trying to show you here is one, the setup, bam, check it out. And we're just going to show you here, that's what I'm using, and the stability of the drone just sitting there. It's not a GPS drone, it's an optical flow position hold drone, and there's a little flyback for you, and then we are just going to go forward again. Guys, if you got, I don't know, if you got $30 to burn, if you have the Tello and you got $30 to burn, and you're working off of if you're working off of Apple, you should get the controller that I'm using, and you have an extra Android device laying around, you should get the receiver that I'm using. It makes this drone so much fun. Not to say that I haven't had fun flying the Tello, but this is the most fun that I've had flying the Tello. It's basically been testing. And what I'm trying to show you here, look at the back of my shirt. You could see the wind blowing, dude. I'm not joshing, I'm not kidding you when I say it's windy out here and the Tello is hanging. It is definitely hanging. It's not eating the wind by any means. Occasionally the wind's pushing it around a little bit. Occasionally the wind's having its way with it a little bit. But we are able to fly, and I'm trying to fly in every which way here. That way you get a good perception of the area that I generally fly in. And as you can see, now I'm facing the way we were. It's behind me. We still got pretty clear reception here, guys. Kind of doing a mild orbit around myself. This Tello, dude, initially I wasn't too happy with it with the frame skipping. I wasn't too happy with it with me ordering a controller that didn't work because RYZE poorly advertised that a controller would work for it. But now I got something I'm gonna fly. I got a drone that I'm gonna be happy to take out to the field, and I'm gonna be happy to fly. I definitely, and again, you can see I've switched my position here. I'm still facing the wrong way. I was flying straight down that way, and I'm facing the woods to the right. But I'm gonna do some range tests. I'm gonna do some range tests with the Tello, and we're gonna sit it down here. And initially, this was the end of the flight, but as I took my goggles off and then I looked inside on the cell phone here, I didn't think it recorded, and I was pretty devastated. So I'm speeding it up here, I'm checking, I'm making sure it's recording, and we're gonna go for a low battery flight here, guys. This is on low battery. I just wanted to make sure I had footage, but fortunately all the footage that you saw before we got. And again, we're gonna do another 100-meter run out. I'm gonna do another 100-meter run out. There's a birch tree off to the right of the tree with all the white stuff on it. That's my 100-meter mark, man. And we're just gonna blow by this little white tree. Off to the right, there's a birch tree over there, and there's the tree with the white stuff. That's 100 meters. And I've not sped this up. This is not sped up. This is actual speed, guys. The only thing that I sped up was me putting on the goggles. Throughout this entire video, that's the only thing that I sped up, and that was ×2. This is the actual speed of the drone flying around through FPV goggles. And again, you can see the wind blowing my shirt in the back. Guys, if you have not subscribed, please do. If you are new to the J Drone channel, you have any questions, comments down below, hit me up. If you need to know how to do this, maybe I'll do a more in-depth review of my setup, but it's pretty simple. It's a A-I-O. A-I-O, all in one camera. The AKK is the one that I'm using. Double-sided tape on the top of the Tello, raised up a little bit just to clear the blades, and then battery to power it. Guys, I'm J Drone. Again, if you haven't subscribed, smash that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, whatever you like to do. If you're on Facebook, check out Drone Days. This is the best drone group on Facebook. I'll see you on the flip side if you catch me over there. And again, that's my setup. That's what I was using. Later.